Well, hey guys, we're back at it again in Riley's kitchen. As always, my parents' kitchen, but for me, my kitchen. So, what am I cooking you today? We are doing I'm doing my version of corn elotes, or street corn if you're a gringo. So, we're doing it my way. No highway option with this one, guys, so let's get started. First things first, you're going to need a good bowl. You're going to need some type of blended cheese, your choice. We'll be using the Lucerne as always. You'll need a good whole corn, for any kind you like, really. Mayonnaise, lime juice, a little bit of dried Parmesan cheese, some cilantro lime sauce, and finally, if I have it, I should. Ma, do we have paprika?
Somewhere up there.
There it is. It really should be cayenne pepper.
I don't think I have any cayenne pepper.
Well, then we'll work with what I got. Anyway, paprika, guys. So first things first, you're gonna take a little bit of this whole. Watch me break a nail. That'll be cool. Get your little thing. Open up your can of corn. You can use more corn or less corn. Doesn't really matter, honestly. So first things first, you don't cut yourself. That's what you don't do. You put it in there with the juice. Now you're probably asking me, well, Riley, why are you putting the juice in there? Because that's flavor. That's got a nice flavor to it. So, from there, you will start with a handful of your blended cheese. You want just a little bit of this because we're going to put more on later. You just want a little bit in there so it's so it gets in there, soaks up some of that liquid. That way it's not soupy. You don't want soupy, preferably if you can avoid it. Like not super soupy. Sometimes it'll be a little soupy, but not severely. You don't want severely. Anyway, this paprika is gonna work just fine. You can use cayenne pepper. You can use any traditional blend that you like as far as some type of heat, as well as for your cilantro lime sauce and your mayo.
Crema.
Like it's what? Crema, yeah. Cilantro lime crema, but it's whatever. You call it whatever you like. It's the same thing. Anyway, we got this sucker heating up right now. It's gonna be pretty good. I've made this a couple of times. It's a great little side dish to have with a meal. If you're making like tacos or something like that, keep it a little more traditional. You can, as for the water, you can totally take the liquid out of there. You don't have to have it in there. I like to have a little bit in there because I think it's a little bit nicer with it. Again, this is not traditional in any sense of the word, but we don't do traditional. We do my 2 cents on this channel. So, well, I say we don't do traditional. Sometimes we do traditional, depending on what we're cooking. I try to make something I like eating. Ugh, that's hot. It's very, very hot. So there you go. Very, still very lottery, but that's okay. You'll take a nice handful of cheese, put that over the top. Next up, turn you guys down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Let me see if that's a good shot. Yeah, that's an okay shot. So a little bit more cheese in there, just to, again, add some much needed flavor. You will want to take a spoon, preferably, and kind of mix this in. It's not going to look super pretty, but it's going to taste really good. And what do you care about more? You care about something that looks nice or something that tastes good? I'm in the latter half of that camp. You know, I prefer something that tastes really good. Anyway, another little handful of cheese just over the top. Okay. Finally, you'll hit it with some dried Parmesan. You want a lot of dried Parmesan in this. Again, not super traditional, but it will help with some of that liquid, because there is a lot of liquid in that.
It won't help with the liquid at all, Riley.
Oh, it's helping. That it's becoming like a, yeah, that's helping. That's like adding flour.
No, it's not. It's like adding Parmesan cheese.
So, a little bit more of that in there. I know traditionally we would do some kind of, you know, like a cotija or something like that, guys. Again, like I've said, we don't do traditional. So next up, you're going to hit this with a little lime juice, just to give it that casual lime flavor.
That's gonna make it watery again.
Doesn't that look good, guys? So now, a little bit of mayo. Finally, a little hit of crema. Another splash of Parmesan. And finally, a little splash of paprika. Well, guys, that's my that's the recipe. You know, how do we like the look of that so far? I think it looks pretty darn good myself. I haven't made this recipe in quite a while, but we're gonna give it a try right here and now. If I don't mess anything up, I'm gonna see how it is. Smells like traditional, untraditional corn elotes. That's really good, guys. It's a little messy, but not bad. Not perfect. Again, strictly not traditional. But hey, that's the recipe. You know, for me, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 because it isn't traditional. It's my style, my way of making it. But hey, it's easy to make, and if you're really dying for something that's like street corn, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not a restaurant thing, but hey, work with what you got, make what you can, and just do something. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. We'll see you in the next one, guys.